Hey everybody, FragPenguin, the bipolar king of comedy here, bringing you my very first trial, actually, yeah, it's a trial, of my movie review segment. What do you think of that? Yeah, movie review segment. Today, actually, first of all, let's start off with telling you how I rate this stuff. I rate this in pills. One pill equals I want to claw my eyes out, never want to see this movie again. 5 pills equals this is a great movie, I could watch this over and over and over and over and over again and never get bored. 3 pills is around the middle range, it might be fun watching it again with the family. 4 pills is it's okay. I'll watch this a couple more times because it's really funny or good or stuff like that. And the pill rating is kind of like it's affected by certain themes in these movies. Like if there was excessive violence and gore, who doesn't want excessive violence and gore? Then it might get a penalty or a bonus. If it's a slasher film, it's a bonus. If it's anything, if it's a romantic comedy, it gets a penalty. If there's too much sex, if it's a porno, it gets a bonus. If it's not, no, I'm not gonna do any pornos. What are you thinking? I'm not gonna review any pornos. God. So penalty bonus system. Uh, so today I'm reviewing what I just saw. Animals. It's not mainstream, but it's on Netflix. Netflix Instant Watch. So any of you out there who have a Roku box or Pandora, you can get it off Netflix Instant Queue. It's there. So let's start off. Animals, supernatural horror. Now, this movie I expected to be like vampires, werewolves, drinking blood, lots of gore. Well, there were a few things that I was quite surprised to see. As you know, most vampire movies include sex. A lot. Vampires being creatures of passion. But I wasn't expecting this much sex. There was a lot of sex. And boobies. There was a lot of sex. I will repeat myself. There was an excessive amount of sex. That's an automatic penalty for you, animals. That is a penalty for you because you put in too much fucking. Period. Too much fucking. Too much sex. Too much. Now, what gives this movie its saving grace is, remember from Lost, Saeed? He plays the main bad guy in this. Saeed. Yeah. That Iraqi dude from Lost. Anybody? Anybody watched Lost? I know it's an obscure show, but somebody's got to have watched it, right? Well, Saeed is in this, and he's the main bad guy named Vic. Uh, so here's the basic rundown of the movie. Girl leaves guy. Girl meets another guy. Girl transforms guy into animalistic beast. Guy realizes his power. Guy fears power. Guy meets up with old boyfriend. Old boyfriend tries to kill guy. Guy runs away. Guy meets another girl. Guy hooks up with that girl. And I'm not going to spoil the ending. But as you know, the bad guy dies in the end. But I'm not going to ruin it. Because there is a surprise twist! M. Night Shyamalan twist! Yes, there is a twist to it. I'll say it again just because it's fun to say. Twist! Okay, now, let's see. Let's do a rundown. Sex, too much. Too much sex, too much nudity. As a porno connoisseur myself, I'm not ashamed to say it. Yes, I watch porno. It was not realistic. It was not realistic. But then again, porno isn't realistic either. But I'm getting off track. So yeah, it wasn't realistic. It was not convincing, and it was too numerous. There were like 8 sex scenes, all featuring the same dude. Actually, I since I just watched, I think I can remember and count off. Let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight sex scenes. 7 of them were with the other main girl, and the last one was with the other main girl, who provides the surprise twist at the end. Uh, okay, violence and gore. Not as much as I expected. I'm let down. But the gore that was there was gory. Not Saw level gory. Not Freddy Krueger Fountain of Blood level gory. Not Hellraiser level gory. Just, just a good amount of gory. I'm looking at, like, Underworld. Uh, let's see. Underworld, Kick-Ass. That amount of gore. Faces get torn up, faces get torn off. Blood splatters everywhere. Blood pumps out of jugulars. Stuff like that. Storyline. Storyline was surprisingly kind of original. But the ending left much to be desired. The ending was sucky and cheesy. Cheesy and sucky. Okay, so let's get down to the real meat of this, what you all want to hear. The supernatural part. Okay, so the whole storyline is that there are these certain people that share the same blood that have an animalistic side to them, and they can transform into these spirit wolves, kind of, and they need to feed off blood of their own kind to survive. This is not revealed until the end, but it's not very prominent. Oh, did I forget one scene of cannibalism? Uh, well, 2 if you count Saeed. I'm not gonna call him Vic. He's Saeed. I mean, come on. The dude is Saeed. He doesn't even have an Iraqi accent. He doesn't. He has. I don't know. I don't know what kind of accent it was, but it was horrible. Um, if you can read the little names up on the poster thing, uh, that's who starred in it. So, overall, I think that, well, penalizing for too much sex and giving a bonus for having Saeed in there, I'm going to give it 1.5 pills. 1.5 pills for this supernatural horror. You know what? It really wasn't that scary. It wasn't scary at all. There were a few jump scares, but that was nothing compared to, like, anything else. So, it's... Ugh. Alright, so, that's my first review for, the movie Animals. I am expecting some feedback from you guys. Should I make this into a whole playlist of movie reviews? Should I not? Finding movies to watch isn't really much of a problem for me. And if there's any movies that you want me to see that you want me to review, you let me know, and I'll try to find it on Netflix. So, I am FragPenguin, the bipolar king of comedy, and I will see you guys later. This has been a trial movie review. Goodbye.